Okay, and start. Hey, hello. Another day, another video. As I said yesterday, we'll be starting with probably just gonna keep on using the all reliables. I feel there really isn't much point in switching it up when we've got a good comp right here. So I'm gonna opt for El Clasico, and yeah, can just I need some brain power, but yeah, I'll just use that. And yeah, while we wait, I was just thinking I'll talk about a video I watched recently, which was just talking about the internet sells self-improvement, which kind of has been a thing with me recently. Like recently, I've been going to the gym and stuff. To be fair, I I went yesterday, which was really weird. I went and I really was motivated to like do so. I did leg presses. I went on the triceps. I did some tricep pull downs, and then I just felt like it wasn't right to keep on like just working out. It was weird because I really wanted to work out because like I actually enjoy it, like I've probably said before, but I was just too hungry, and I don't know if that was the wrong decision, but I felt like if I worked out in that state, I would definitely have made the opposite of gains. I definitely would have ended up just wasting energy and wasting my time. And I felt like it was better I just go home, eat, get some protein in. Hopefully, the work I've done before, I'll get like the protein will build some muscle. And like, yeah, it was just been like it's been on my mind lately, like my self-improvement. I'm like really questioning a lot because a lot of times I'm unsure if like I'm doing the right thing, and it just got me thinking about how, oh, that is unfortunate. I don't know how we're gonna solve this. Let's just place this down for now. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, uh, recently I've just been thinking about self-improvement and just how that's affected me in general. Cause I've, hmm, okay, one sec. I'll continue later. Because I've been just improving myself, and while you improve yourself, you kind of wonder, is it not working? Is it not? You're kind of iffy, even though you like it. And I think the video really helped me clear up my mind that what I should be doing shouldn't be what like society kind of wants, which like for the most part, I've just been thinking, oh, I'll go to the gym, I'll come back, I'll get gains, I'll look good. And sure, it is addicting. Like the first few gains I've got made me feel like really good. Like, oh, I just need to chase it. I'm almost there. I'll soon be like a giga charge or something. But just thinking about how, like, wait one sec. I don't want to lose this card though. I don't want to lose this. Hmm. What's the play? But I definitely need to play Fischl down. Or do I need to... Actually, you know what? I think instead I'm gonna put this on the ground. I'm gonna switch over to Sucrose and only sacrifice this one so I can get decent bit of damage but also get liquid on them. Also like swirl. And back to what I was saying. Yeah, I feel like after a while, I was more so chasing a look than I was chasing, like, I started it for my health basically. When I started, what I said was health over ego, like to myself. I'd just do a little bit, like I started with the bicep curls, and I feel like the more I kind of focused on like just getting the max gains as possible, I kind of enjoyed it less. And I feel it's mostly due to that societal pressure, like trying to look good or look the way. people kind of expect, or the way I want to present myself to people that I meet often. Because like it would be cool to like just be jacked and everything, but like after a while, it just gets tiring, you know? Because you're not too sure. You feel like you're putting a lot of effort and it's not paying off that well, and you're just not sure what you're doing wrong, and you kind of get depressed about it, and you're kind of like, do I stop? Is it worth it? And I feel like that's one pitfall with self-improvement, to kind of impress people, because you're doing your best, but in doing your best, you're doing stuff you don't enjoy. And like, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is basically, you should do what. Okay, I don't need to play my fast action yet. Uh, where was I? Sorry, I'm just focused on the game. But basically, what I'm saying is, you shouldn't be too, I guess, focused on the big improvements that people see, but rather on just focusing on yourself. Like, sounds cliche, but you should just try to enjoy what you're doing, the improvements you're making for yourselves, even if they're small, because well, the little things are better than nothing at the end of the day. And even if you're trying and you're like, oh, maybe I'm not going at the right pace, you're at least still, moving forward. You're going in the right direction, basically. So ultimately, it's like nothing to be ashamed of if you aren't, I guess, going at the pace that you intended to go at. Because ultimately, you're not Superman. Like, make mistakes. You're gonna you're gonna slip up basically, especially like if you're me and you're a beginner at the gym and you kind of don't know, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Have I made a big mistake here? Like, it's just early days. You never know how it's gonna turn out. So it's not time for you to just be overdoing it or kind of telling yourself, oh, I'm the man, I'm gonna do all this, I'm gonna like work harder than everyone else. Because ultimately, like, oh wow, that's a lot. But where was I? Yeah, ultimately, bam. I need to stop distracting myself. Ultimately, you're still human. You're still gonna make mistakes. You're still gonna, life's gonna get in the way. Like if you're going to a gym, even if you like going to a gym, there's times that maybe you didn't get enough food at home, or maybe, okay, so the play here, I think it might be worth it to just sacrifice sucrose. Yeah, seems sad, but I think that's the play. I think we put this down. We use this to fast action. Oh no, we don't need to fast action. We're sacrificing. Hmm. Okay, it might be worth fast action into Mona, the bill. That doesn't seem to really be threatening, so I'll just move over and end the round. Okay, I need to stop, like, pause in between. What I'm saying, you're still human. You're not going to be perfect, and that's okay. Like, the pace might be slow, and even you might not get the improvements you want. Like with gym, again, as an example, you might get that one side of your body isn't improving as much as you'd like. You're not sure if you're focusing on something, but it doesn't matter. Like ultimately, you should be in the gym for health. Oh, I should stop talking to you. I should tell myself because it is myself that I know about basically. I should be in the gym for health. I should be in the gym to make myself a better weight, which is probably like it's weird saying it because I am pretty skinny looking, and one of the things I started going to the gym for and doing bicep curls was to kind of get myself on the more buff side when it comes to my arms. My legs are thick, but my arms very skinny. But I should definitely reduce my body fat percentage, which is the one thing that's important. And I shouldn't really focus on my looks right now because ultimately, right now, I am still best, at the very best, like way to describe it. I'm still a beginner. Like I don't have any, I guess. Okay, I think it might be worth it. Okay, how much damage will she do? One sec, sorry. I just need to know. 5 damage, 5 damage. So if I did this, and then this, if she kills me, that's still okay. I can just, I don't know, use sucrose or something. And I've got a lot of these, so I'm pretty fine. Honestly, I should pay probably more attention to the game, but don't matter. Who cares? Who cares? Like, but yeah, for me, Asher, you really need to stop focusing on how you look and how you present yourself because the important thing, oh, let's go, we won. The important thing is that you focus on health. You make sure you still enjoy going to the gym because that's the one thing that you need, the consistency. And you make sure that yeah, you make sure you're happy, that you're doing it for the right purpose. Health is good, and the fact you like it is good, but ultimately, the fact that you're doing it for a purpose that's for you and not for someone else is what's important. Because with self-improvement, like itself, you should be selfish with it. Like it's for yourself, not for anyone else. Like I'm not doing this for my mom or for my sisters or for maybe my kids in the future. I don't really plan on kids, at least not now. Like probably a couple of years before I even like imagine myself with a child. But with self-improvement, I really shouldn't be thinking I'm doing it for someone else because ultimately, when people talk about self-improvement online, usually it's about, I looked like made myself look this good, I made myself look this great. And if someone tells you self-improvement is for this, then they're probably trying to like use emotion to bait you into buying something. But yeah, self-improvement mainly it should be for yourself to just ensure you live a better life, ensure you're happier with your life. Honestly, I might just quit out of this game because I don't want to beat them twice. I don't want to sound cocky, but the fact I could beat them while talking and not really focusing on the game, I kind of feel, nah, we'll play again. We'll see. But yeah, as I was saying, self-improvement should be focused on yourself, not on what others think, not on what society kind of lays out for you, because you're gonna benefit the most from it and you're gonna work the most for it. It's centered around you. So you should. Why do I keep getting this? I'm just gonna concede that. I don't even care. I do not want to play that game. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna co-op match. I'm gonna switch to this deck, select. Hopefully the person is still matching so we can see how my other deck does with them. But yeah, as I was saying, self-improvement centered around yourself, and you shouldn't let another person sell you what you want for yourself. So like you can allow them to influence it. So like if you see someone who's pretty or muscular online, you can be like, "Oh, I want to look like that." But you shouldn't believe that that's the number one thing in your life that you should be aiming for. Because with my life, like health and career, I said health and like looking nice is important, but I know for myself the most important thing is my career. Like well, God, you know, you get what I'm saying. But like your career, like my career is the one thing I need to like. Oh, one sec. We'll leave it. Might come in useful. Will it though? It's only if I get another good card that'll come in useful, and it doesn't. I'll take the risk. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Geez, I am rambling today. Um, yeah, career. If someone tells me, oh, I need to look like this, I need to do like, oh, I should go to the gym every day and do macho pull-ups, and if I've got like an exam coming up, maybe, then I'm not gonna sit there and just listen to what they tell me to do. Like, oh yeah, I really need to go to the gym, even though I've got this exam or this appointment or this meeting at work. I'm gonna look at my life, look at, okay, what do I need for today? And I'm going to realize that, okay, I've got this thing to work. I could go to the gym, but it's probably important I meet this deadline. I go to this meeting, and yeah, I focus on my career. And that's just what everyone needs to do with their just their life and their goals. Like you see something on the internet that motivates you in a way, like, oh, something telling you, oh, start a business, then you look at what's important to you. So with business, a lot of people don't realize this, but business is actually really risky. There's a reason why a lot of people in developed countries don't start their business because not only is it risky, it's also hard. Like people talk about businesses and starting your own business. Oftentimes, they talk about it as this really easy thing. Oh, you make passive income and you're gonna be your own boss. No one can tell you what to do. But oftentimes you're never gonna be your own boss in a sense because you live you live in a society. Like people are going to influence what you do. Like if you own a company, you can't just have that company, I don't know, not pay taxes. Like you're gonna all the money you make, you're gonna have to count it and then pay taxes to the government. Like it's kind of what comes with just like I guess existing. So there's rules and there's work you've got to do if you want like you want to have a successful business, you're gonna probably have to work a stupid amount of time, like early on in the business at least. And that's for a lot of people, that's okay. They like the autonomy more than they like the cushy lifestyle of having a guaranteed paycheck, and that's good. But for some people, they've got like a family to support. Maybe they're the only one making income, and they can't just opt out or they can't just take that risk. That's a better word. They can't just risk all their life savings to kind of go and start a new, I don't know, a laundromat. I don't know, but basically they can't just throw their life savings into a particular. Oh, I should have used. No, I'm so silly. See, this is why I was saying if I beat them while not paying attention, they aren't that good. Because, like, the best thing for me to play would have been this to do extra 3 damage, and then this to start next round first. But I am so silly. Ah, dang it. I don't know. Perhaps it's just good to move over. Move over here. Yeah, that's probably the best choice right now. Wait, what? Oh, I have fast action. I didn't realize that. Hmm. Okay, I could do this. And that is a lot of damage. Actually, it might be worth just doing that, yeah. Sorry, I'll get back to my ramblings in a bit, but I need to win this game so I don't just talk trash and then lose pathetically. I guess that wasn't really worth it, but it's something, I guess. put that in. Do that. Bash. Bam. Yeah, we're looking good. So as I was saying, different people, different goals. If you've got family to support, don't look at that thing on Instagram where someone who's self-employed tells you, "Oh, you always gotta take the risk. The risk is what matters." Like you need to look at your situation. You need to reflect, basically. That's why I saw in the video. You need to actually think about how what you're consuming affects your specific situation and not just, oh, this smart person said this smart thing, so it must be right. Like they would never they would never say something that doesn't apply to me. They know everything. Like you have to actually the media you consume, you have to think critically and it applies for a lot of things. Like there's a lot of scams that go around like with the whole crypto boom, it's very persuasive. Like it's hard to look at all the money people were making and be like, nah, it's not real money. It's silly. Like a lot of people were easily like just manipulated because like they look at it and like they couldn't tell. They saw the amount of money they could make and they just a smart person says it's valuable, like and they just they just buy into it. They don't really think about whether or not they're gonna be the ones who make money from it. They just instinctively, okay, this thing apparently is good, so of course I'm gonna invest into it. And it's just it's just sad to see regular people being taken advantage of because they didn't have the information to, I guess, think critically about it. And they also, honestly, I think it's all about information because when it comes to scams, a lot of people who get into them, like you see a lot of older people falling for scams. And a lot of the time, it isn't because they're just dumb little stupid little people. Like, oftentimes it's because they, okay, oftentimes it's just because they haven't got experience with the internet and they, they just have too much goodwill, I suppose. When they see someone tell them, oh, this is a very good, very nice strategy, they just go, oh yeah, uh, that sounds smart. I trust this person. So of course they invest in it. And what happens? The person or the thing they invest in takes advantage of them. And that's often because they don't have experience either with the internet or with just people. I think it might be worth it saving this for next round and then hitting her with a real big blow. So I'm gonna end the round here. And my words are okay. I'm just gonna summarize what I'm saying. The lack of education on like scams and the lack of information on how these scams are executed often leads to why people who are older and don't have the experience with the internet tend to fall for the scams more often. And that's also why people who are younger tend to just believe misinformation a lot more, tend to be a lot more gullible, I'll say. Okay, I think priority here would be getting rid of this guy. But how many do we want to invest in it? I think D-Look is basically gone. We don't have to worry too much about him. With that, we can get rid of the Ningguang. Beautiful. That's, I just realized that's actually pretty broken. We did 10 damage while they had a shield up with stuff. No, that's dumb. That's actually stupid. That should not be. I don't know what to say. That's actually broken. Genuinely. But hey, we take the dub. We take a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. And yeah, let's just end the round. Where even was I? Oh, they can do a lot of damage. They could do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Oh, I don't think they can convert because you need four, and chances are they don't have four geodie. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, a lack of education, not education, but just context, like context specific information tends to be why a lot of people who are smart do dumb things. I think that's applicable to honestly most things. Uh, this is an unfortunate situation, but I don't think it's a unwinnable one. Oh, that is unfortunate, but we move, we move. I think in this round we can. Please tell me. Please give me good die. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice this and then do this. Hmm. Thing is, though, this will do. She's gonna do 4 damage. 4 geo damage. That's. Hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. I suppose that's not bad, but honestly, it'll probably be worth charging our. Ah, we can't. Okay, so she's gonna be able to do 4. That's gonna get us slow, but it's not the end of the world. Ooh, this is a tricky situation to be in. Man, why can't I get good die? I think it pains me to do this, but I think I'll need the healing more. And I think that's me for today. I've got enough I've yapped about. Oh, let's hope they do not. Oh, honestly, we can fast action, right? Fast action, end the round. Better safe than sorry. Okay, next round. That's crazy. She never healed when she was on my team. That's crazy. How does she even heal? It might be with this. Ah, I think is the thing they equipped on her. Doesn't matter though. I think we're still looking good to win it. So yeah, I think I'm not gonna worry about anything. Okay. Eh, tricky situation to be in. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I wonder what they're gonna play. I wonder what's on their side. I don't know though. I think here they might beat us. Honestly, there's a good chance they will beat us. Oh, interesting. I feel like, I feel like that was a misplay. I feel they could have and they should have played something better. Your turn. Okay. So here, I think their goal will probably be to get rid of my Changyan. An extra die would sort this out. How much can they do? 4 geo damage. So one of these guys is gonna. Hmm. With Crystallize, does it do extra 1 damage? I actually don't know. I don't think it does. So it might be worth praying. We do a bit of prayer that our Shangling is gonna. Oh, Crystallize does do 1 damage. Ah, what an unfortunate waste. For real, for real. And we didn't even get to use the. Okay, Deus card is kind of broken, not gonna lie. But it be as it gets. Yeah, unlucky. We got outplayed. But yeah, I think I've rambled enough. I think I'll end the video after this. And then on a loss, I know, but sometimes you just gotta call it, you know? You lost fair and square. I wonder, okay, I'm gonna match again. Let's take this deck in. Select this deck. I'm gonna match. If they're matching as well, then we'll play and we'll have like a tiebreaker. Hopefully I win the tiebreaker. You never know. But whatever happens, we'll have a match if they answer this. If someone else matches, I'll end the video. Probably play a bit, then upload the video. But yeah. Hmm. Hmm. This taking a while. I don't think they're gonna match again. I think they're gonna be satisfied with their win because they had the last laugh. So they'll probably just be like, we won, we ended on win, call it a day. But you never know. If they want to play again, then it'll be cool to get in the boxing ring and pow pow. Yeah, it's taking too long. I don't want to sit here in silence. I don't think they're gonna come. So yeah, end it there. Thank you for watching. And yeah. Oh, there was another thing. Yesterday I tried to record a thing while I was back from the gym. Also, I went to the gym yesterday, which, oh, wait, I already said that this video. Uh, Back to the main topic. Yesterday I wanted to record a voice note for future me and tell him I need to get a house by this time next year, or he's got to have a really good excuse, because last year I wanted to get a house by this time this year, but you know, like getting the ILR has been taking time, so unlucky, but this time next year, hopefully my ILR is coming, and when it does, I hopefully can get a house. So, yeah, just hopefully it's it all works out well. Yeah, the whole ILR thing kind of makes me nervous, but Yeah, I don't think anything bad will happen. I think we'll be good. But yeah, looking forward to it. So future me, you better have a place next year. If you don't, then I don't know. Better have a good excuse. Or at least be happy and healthy next year. Like, not that I'm not happy and healthy now, but like you gotta like you gotta show improvements, my guy. So yeah, message for future me. Uh, yeah, I should probably put that in the title. For Asher. What's today's date? I just put for Asher 4th of November 2024. So I'll remember to come back to it, hopefully at that time. So yeah, and thank whoever was watching for watching. Bye bye.